Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is going to be a very special moment. This is my second time I am going to be giving away silver for the members of my channel, for which I'm extremely grateful. We'll try to have a little bit of fun and do things that you all might want to do, talk about things that you might want to talk about. Neil wants to talk about platinum. I'm surprised it's not osmium first, but I want to say hello to some people here already. Pete Clark, welcome. Neil's Han Dynasty, welcome. Let's see here. There's a few others. 949 Designs, welcome. Kiwi, the Silver Demon, all the way down in. Are you New Zealand or Australia? I think you're New Zealand. Please let me know. I'm almost positive. Metal Matt, welcome. Amy Harrell, welcome. All of you are very, very welcome. I didn't limit this live stream to members only. I wanted any subscribers who wanted to stop in and have fun if they want to, that we can do that. I might even put a couple things up for subscribers also. I haven't decided that yet. The purpose of this live stream is what I did 3 months ago. Because of my work life and the travel life and stuff, I don't get a lot of time to come up with ideas for members. So right now I'm relying upon doing every 3 months a giveaway for members only. If you're a member, your name gets harvested. And right now I only have 2 levels. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with level 3. I haven't decided that one yet. Hold on a second. I got to turn off the monster of a refrigerator. Okay. That little devil's turned off. He won't bother us anymore. So basically, let's see here. You can only get 2 ounces of silver of platinum for 1 gold. Okay. Good to know that, Neil. Thank you. See here. So if you're a level 1 Tiger Cub, your name will get spun and you will win 1 ounce of silver. If you're a level 2, you're going to win 2 ounces of silver. If I bring it up to level 3 and I still haven't come up with really good ideas for all of you, I'll do 3 ounces of silver. But that's yet to come by. So I'm also willing to discuss anything that you all have in mind, you know, whether it's metals, spot price, politics, how it affects our metals. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. You're allowed to have your opinion, and all I'm asking you is be respectful. If you don't share opinions, be respectful. Zardoz, welcome. 7 and I'm out. Don't really quite understand that one. Kiwi the Silver Demon, welcome to Tiger Cub. Okay. Let me go down the rules here, because I set these rules up for 3 months ago, and I'm keeping to those rules. Let me see here. Let me get over to the description. Hold on a second. I got to turn that off to get down to the description, and I'll read it off to you. Rules to the members only appreciation party. This is not truly a giveaway. This is what I like to call an appreciation party. Rules to this. Hold on a second. Okay. I got myself into the wrong thing. I apologize. Let me get over to the right area. Okay. I might have copied and pasted the wrong rules. I'll push it in. No, I just got to edit a couple things that I need to edit. Okay. To be eligible, you must be 18 and part of the world that allows for winnings to be sent and allows precious metals to be sent. You must be a member at that level for at least 2 consecutive months since the last members only appreciation day, which was 3 months ago. Those that join for the winnings are ineligible. And that's the reason I did it, because if you support the channel, you are entitled to the winnings. If you just come in to get the winnings, and you do it and you're not at the level for 2 months, let's call it what it is. You're playing the game and you're not eligible. How will I know which person's up for 2 months and stop membership and have 2 months membership to next appreciation day? This is tracked on YouTube. All I got to do is pull it up. If you do not have 2 consecutive months, for instance, at Malayan Tiger, you will be entered in as Tiger Cub, which is you won't be eligible for 2 ounces of gold. You'll be eligible for 1. If you haven't had 2 months in Tiger Cub, you're not eligible at all. My goal is to do this every 3 months. All winnings have to be claimed within 48 hours, 2 days, or be forfeit. Make claims to thetigerstacker@gmail.com. Any giveaway larger than $1 face value, a winner must reside in the United States or have an official address within the United States. I do not ask for shipping for payments for winnings if you are in the continental United States. If you're outside the continental United States, you must contact me at thetigerstacker@gmail.com to discuss the shipping finances. Any winner may upgrade their winnings to a poured silver item. If you do upgrade, I'm still currently at $50 an ounce. The increasing price is making me consider going higher, but right now $50 an ounce or $100 an ounce for a prototype. If you choose the prize, if you choose the price, well, the price of the poured item minus the price of the item one plus $4 PayPal fees and basic shipping also. I do travel a lot. Please do not expect me to give a fast turnaround. I do get winnings out, but not as fast as others because of what I do for my job. Special notes. If I use bad language, I'll put a silver dime in the curse bowl to be willed off at the end of stream. If you use bad language, I expect you to drop a $2 super chat because my concern is that later in life, my 2 grandsons will watch this. I don't want them to think their grandfather supports bad language. If I use the F-bomb, I'll put a 50-cent silver piece into the curse bowl or an equivalent to be drawn at the end of stream. If you use the F-bomb, please put in a $10 super chat for the same reasons I just mentioned. Opinions are allowed, but don't be rude. Respect everybody else. So those are the rules to this party, and I hope you all are in agreement of them. Okay. Zardo says, "I be good." Thank you, Elle. I appreciate you. Elle has really been very good to the channel. So has Amy and Neil and Kiwi's here to support. Hey, by the way, if you don't ever get a chance to watch Kiwi does a lot of late night stuff, but it's late night for us. He's probably somewhere in the middle of his afternoon, being on the opposite end of the planet, but he's pretty cool. So basically, that's kind of that in a nutshell. Hi Ho Silver. Oh my goodness, we have a big name in the community. Welcome, Hi Ho. Hi Ho was good enough to do an interview with me. His products are beyond excellent. It's the only guy I know that can do that level of shine. I'm playing with it, not at his level, but I'm having fun. The only downside is I work too darn much. Tony McCullen, thank you for coming. So everybody say hello to Hi-Ho. If you haven't gone to see his channel, you're really missing out. He does excellent products. And if you go to his Instagram, it's Tasty Silver. I think it's tastysilver.com. So he has some incredible products there. And plus, he's just a really cool guy. He used to be maybe he still is a musician, but that's where he learned his patience with practice. Because to become excellent, you have to have a lot of patience and a lot of practice. Barbara Wall, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you all coming. This is going to be a very fun live stream. We'll go as long or as short as you want to. And, it's been a long time since I've seen you, Barbara Wall. Welcome. So basically, that's the long and the short of it. So one of the things I wanted to point out to you all, something I just read. Thank you, Ellie. Put one in for putting that in for Hi-Ho Silver. And if you would put in tastysilver.com, that is an Instagram link where he sells a lot of his products, and they're fantastic. So I saw something on YouTube not long ago from a member across the pond. Okay, I used mine already this month. I don't quite follow Metal Matt. But basically, I was watching and I saw Silverpunk. And Silverpunk said that there's another member in the British community who is doing a comparison for who's going to wear the crown. The British Britannia or the American Silver Eagle. And what I found interesting was he said that it would be the British Britannia. So then Silverpunk says, are you guys across the pond going to let him get away with that? So if you get a chance, go see that, see what you think. I'm thinking about doing my own video about Britannia versus Liberty. And, this right here is the combination coin that's made between England and the United States. The downside to this is on the cover sheet, or the thumbnail, if you will, of that British YouTuber, he made Britannia look like Princess Diana. That is seriously unfair. I love Princess Di. She should be queen. Certainly I don't have a say in the matter. I'm not even British, but this lady should be queen, not the current one. But that's okay. I don't have a say. It's not my country. It's not my say, and I'm not a sovereign. But what do you think? Should it be the Britannia who holds the crown, or should it be the American Silver Eagle that holds the crown? Put a one in the chat. Let's see what you all think. Currently, I'm seeing about 18 viewers in our chat. And which one do you agree with, Kiwi, that you're talking about? Princess Di should be the queen, or are you talking about the two different coins? Okay, Metal Matt says American Silver Eagle. Oh, Kiwi says American Silver Eagle, I think. 949 Eagle. Barbara Wall Eagle. Ellie Eagle. Oh, yeah. This lady was done dirty. And all she wanted was to be loved. And she did so many wonderful things for people, not only in her country, but in others. It's why this lady stays in my studio. I love the Brits, love them to death. But this one has a special place in my heart. And when I won this from Stormy, I made sure I won this. I paid a lot in that auction because she stays with me. I love this girl almost as much as I love Marie Osmond. And I love Marie Osmond almost as much as I love Wifey. So that tells you where she sits. But I see we have more people who want to put the crown on Lady Liberty instead of Lady Britannia. And for the most part, I kind of agree with you, but he had to go ahead and use a picture of Diana. That really was dirty. Hey, Sorcerer Stan, come on in. Welcome. Yeah, that upsets me too, El. But it's not much we can do about it. It's going to happen. Things are going to go downhill. It's foretold. And I definitely am not a big fan. But once again, I don't have the power to change things. Because when things go completely down the toilet, just be prepared. Thanks, El. Yeah, I appreciate it if you'll smash the like button. I really do. And I really am appreciative for everything you all have done for this channel and the support that you gave and everything. So I want to make sure that you all are, you realize how much I do appreciate you all. In fact, I have a very brand new thing to show you how much I appreciate you. I'm going to show you something here. This right here is my #1 video I've ever done. I'm currently sitting at 5.6 thousand views. Never, ever, ever hit that level. I had one big one early on. I'll show you here. Early on, I had this one. Real early on, that is an indicative of an early on thumbnail. I got 3,000 views over that and was completely shocked. This one kicked its butt. 5.6 thousand views and still climbing. So I want to give a huge thank you to all of you, and to Shavella for doing videos with me, which is not easy. Her business is cracking. It is really kicking butt. She does a lot of silver and gold, but she also does a lot of other things in the pawn shop. And to be honest with you, I've investigated everything, because a lot of people will talk about negative Nelly things on pawn shops. Hold on, that's the wife. Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Yes, dear. I think she butt dialed me. So anyway, she's got a very, very busy business, and she's been kind enough to me and to the channel and to all of you. She's even offered to put in a giveaway in the future for when I reach 2,000 subscribers, which is really, really awesome, because this video that I just showed you has got me knocked up to 1,910 plus subscribers. And I couldn't be more grateful to all of you or to Shavella. So I want to tell you that that's coming. When I reach 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to have another giveaway party, and the winner can have their choice of a 2-ounce poured piece of silver. This one here is my channel round with no names on the top or the bottom. This one here has Tiger Stacker on the top and the bottom. This is Dog World, my wife's channel, which doesn't have the names on the rim. And this one is Dog World with the names on the rim. So the winner can have whichever poured item that they choose. Excuse me, being a little clumsy. But they can have whichever item that they choose, and that will be up for grabs. That's coming. And I have hey, B. Taylor, welcome. So thank you for coming. So those will be up for grabs. Whichever one the winner wants to have. I have to make some more Tiger Stacker with the words on the rim. Those went fast, very fast. And you need to do, oh, well, yeah, I'm going to do more videos with Chevelle. Get this. She contacted me and said, because I told her, you said, if we do well, you might get back up to number 2, underneath the 3,000 view video, because she held that position for a long time. So we might get you back up to number 2. And unbeknownst to me, she kicked it out of the park. And then she texted me, says, did I get to number 1? I looked at it, I was like, oh my God, you did. She went to 3.1 thousand and has been climbing ever since. She has been so tickled about the whole thing. So I just wanted to let you know that's been going on. And she's been contacting me. I'm like, I pray to God she's willing to let me do more frequent videos, because she is so smart and knows a lot. She's a little shy about going in front of the camera, so I wanted to get your support with her. So whenever she does something, give her all the love that you have, maybe a little bit more. Yes, Sorcerer Stan, I did pour those. In fact, I have a video that shows that I poured them. If you want to, you can go see it. I'm working on all sorts of new techniques, because when you pour these in sand, I like the ripple effect on the back, but I don't get it because the flask is heavy, the sand is heavy, and I'm working on some techniques to get some ripples going on. Now, when it's done in a graphite mold, graphite doesn't weigh that much. You can tap it a little bit and get some ripples going on before it solidifies. It's fantastic. Hey, Inkman, welcome for coming. But basically, oh, you got to run, Eggman? Well, thank you for coming. I love having you here. But basically, I'm working on some techniques that, despite it being in a heavy flask and heavy sand, I'm going to try to get some ripples. I got a few ideas sitting in the back room. So that type of thing. Let's see here. Hold on. All right, so where did I leave off at? I got a little message from the wife, and that girl can distract me easily. So we talked about Silverpunk, and go over to Silverpunk, see his message, put in your vote with him and the other person. Hey, Michael Stacking, welcome. Now there's a nice channel to go visit. It's when you go see Michael, it's like going there and having a cup of coffee or a cup of cocoa with your best friend on the back porch. You know what I'm saying? He's really cool. He and his wife are just really cool. So I wanted to run this all by you here. So I've been babbling for a little bit now. So I'm going to put something up as a quiz question. Now, you all know that I'll do some quizzes once in a blue moon. I used to do them all the time, but not as much anymore. And the reason being was I didn't know it at the time, but I was really giving away lots and lots and lots of silver. My very first time I did it, I did the calculations. I gave away between $600 and $700 worth of silver just on that one video, and I didn't mind. But the wife was like, be a little bit more smart in the future. So I changed the rules a little bit. Still did the quiz questions, and then decided I wanted to go in a different direction where I want to educate more than just, play games. Games are fine, but, I want to go ahead and do a few more things that were just a little bit more fun. So I'm going to put a question out there. This right here, I'm going to mention this silver bar in an upcoming video. It's going to be given away. And the rules to this bar being given away are going to be in that video, which is currently being edited. So I just want to let you know that's coming. However, if any of you right now, Mrs. Coin Crew, how you doing? Welcome. It's always nice to see Mrs. Coin Crew. Very, 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 very nice to see Mrs. Coin Crew. There you go, Mrs. Coin Crew, just to return the favor. For so many times have you done that for me. So anyway, welcome the squirrel. So basically, oh, cool. Are you back in Michigan? Or are you still in Texas? See, that's what she does to me all the time. So I found a way to return the favor. And here you go. But this silver bar, you're home now? Tell Keith I said hi. But this bar is very special. And it is going to be up for grabs to one person who's going to see the videos that I'm going to mention, answer the questions correctly, and their name will be put on my very first time I'm ever going to use a comment picker. So that's going to be there for all of you to have a chance and a go at. But I'm going to put it here right now. I'll put up some silver for those of you who can be the first person to tell me where I got this silver bar. If you can answer it correctly, depending on how hard it is, I'll give away a dime or a quarter, 90% silver. And it's not going to be a very typical answer. So no SD bullion does not count. And no, I didn't get it at Chevella's. No, I didn't get it at Coin Crew. So whenever someone, and I'm going to ask Ellie to do me a huge favor, Mrs. Coin Crew to do me a huge favor, Michael Stacking to do me a huge favor as my moderators. If someone gives me an answer, then point it out to me if I haven't responded to it. No, I didn't get it from Frosty. Not Silver Dave. Hey, Frosty. No, I didn't get with Ringmaster Ray. I think you know where it's due from. Where's my cursor? I'm going to send you an invite. Where's the invite? Here's the invite. All right. So go over here. Okay, Frosty, I just sent you an invite. No, not the local pawn shop, Frosty. That's going to be a very special answer. In fact, maybe even a professional answer. I'll say no more. But no, by the way, for those of you who have not gone to see Frostbite, go ahead and go visit his channel. I know you can't answer because you know the answer. We talk all the time. So basically, go see Frostbite's channel. He's doing an excellent job, especially with numismatics, especially with horde stories. Excellent teacher, excellent story maker. So no, I didn't get it at JM Bullion. No, I didn't get it from OC Stacker either. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. This is going to be absolutely so much fun. In fact, I'll give you a hint. I did a video on getting this piece of silver. And some of you may remember the video. No, I didn't win it on a race. Not on a race. But I did do a video on getting it and had a fun time when I got it. Nope, didn't get it from Dog World and you. She doesn't give me stuff, dude. She takes it. Haven't you seen my last couple of videos on gold? She takes it. Is that for me? So she does it all the time. So anyway, no, but if you all get it, no, I didn't get it from Tim Marshner. It's so true, though. It's so true. She does it all the time. No, I didn't get it from Wounded Warrior. You guys really, really need to watch a special video. It's coming. And I will let you all know where and when and all that type of stuff. No, it's not a world famous. It's a typical SD Bullion silver bar. Now, I didn't get it from Ringmaster Ray. So I might leave this sit at a quarter since you all are having such a hard time with it. So I don't know if Frosty's coming up on board, but I did send you a link. So, Frosty, I needed to tell you, I saw something no, I didn't get from T the Silver Stacker. So I saw something on Silverpunk. And he put on there that another YouTuber over in Britain did a thing on who wins the crown, the Britannia or the Liberty. Okay, here he comes. Hey, buddy.
What's up?
Oh, not much. I was just mentioning since you came on, there's a guy that showed up on Silverpunk, and he mentioned another YouTuber over across the pond who did a comparison, who gets the crown, Britannia or Liberty. And he said Britannia, in his opinion, gets the crown. And then on his thumbnail made it seriously unfair, at least for me, because he made Britannia with the face of Lady Diana. That's messed up. So I do love our country, but putting Lady Diana on the face of Britannia was seriously an unfair uppercut.
Well, we have Brooke Shields. So, you want to start going into names, then we're fine. No, I mean, to be honest with you, if you want to look at class and style, what was the name of the gold piece that came from Britain?
The Sovereign?
Or the
Sovereign, the Britannia,
Of course they have the crown. It's a coin.
Okay. All right. I'll give you that. But I think they were talking about which one was the better of the two coins. So
I mean, to be honest with you, does it really matter?
No. And no. SHTF, an ounce of silver is an ounce of silver.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
But I might respond to that in the future. I don't know. I'm still debating it.
So has anybody come close to guessing? And I put stuff in there that I absolutely know that I can't answer this because you and I have talked about this a number of times. Has anybody even came close
No,
guessing where this came from?
no. Absolute most remote closeness was Mrs. Coin Crew when she said I won it in a race.
Okay.
No, I didn't win it from Thule or Guido. I didn't get it from my dad. I would have loved to have gotten some from my dad. He's been gone for years and years, so I miss him.
Hey, I got a question. How's the professor doing, by the way?
Professor, I haven't heard from him in a while. I think he's been playing around with all sorts of different scientific stuff. Have you heard from him?
I haven't been to Yo Mama for a while, so.
What a wonderful university.
I love that place.
Yeah. Can we go see your mama sometime soon?
Oh man, I still think that's a funny gag. I love that thing.
Barbara Wall says the rigged wheel.
Now, okay, so now we're going to ask number 1 or number 2? Number 1 or number 2?
First of all, how many times have I won on the rigged wheel? Mrs. Coin Crew says 2. You said 2. So yeah, I've won twice.
So she said number 1 that happened in the first time you were on the wheel.
No, it was actually the second time.
It was the second one. But Barbara, congratulations. That is the correct answer.
Okay, Barbara. We're going to play an old game that I haven't played in a very, very long time. And you can choose how you want to play it. How many of you remember this?
Dropping the deuce. I mean, the dice.
Okay. So here's how I play this. Okay. You can either choose to play or choose to not play. If you don't play, you'll get a silver quarter. No problems. If you choose to play, you can either lose the silver quarter or you can keep it or get more. It can get up to 4 times as much. And basically, you have to win by getting the eye. Now, in this case, you have the eye of the tiger. So there's 2 dice that I have with tigers on them. Okay. And then I have 2 regular silver dice that were made for me by Backyard Bullion. And when you get the one, that's called Snake Eyes. And Snake Eyes is important because my wife was born year of the snake and I was born year of the tiger. So if you get only 1 eye, you get to keep what you got. You get 2 eyes, you double your winnings. You get 3 eyes, you triple, and if you get all 4, you quadruple what you win. Now, I don't play this game as much as I used to, but being that this is special, and this one's not limited to being a member. We're going to spin the wheel for members. And for those of you who are late, if you're level 1, oh, that's really cool. That is really cool.
Those are the holy knuckles. So if you've ever seen John Wick or not John Wick, excuse me, Constantine pulls out his holy knuckles and whomps the hell out of Balthasar
Okay.
in the movie, and you see the crosses across the top.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a really cool piece. So he takes him and pow.
Well,
And that's what that is.
is that gold plated?
No, that's gold. That's like 4 ounces of gold, dude.
Are you joking me? You pulled
100%. Yeah, dude, I don't even have an ounce of gold coin. Yeah, it's just it's electroplated gold, but it's silver.
Okay, I kind of thought so. I kind of thought you pulled my leg.
And it's a low number. It's 86 out of 999. So
That's really cool.
yeah, cool piece. I really like it. Somebody asked me about it, and I pulled it out because they wanted to see it. So
Well, that's amazing. So there are the 4 die in the shaker. So I'm going to let that sit there, Barbara Wall. You can tell me, do you want me to shake it? Do you want me to roll them? Or do you want to keep what you got? She says, let's roll the dice. Okay.
come on, Barbara needs a new pair of shoes.
And I see a 5, a 4, a 5, and a 2. I'm sorry, Barbara, you lost. And, you know, that was a really hard question. I'm just going to let you have the quarter anyway.
What up, Kiwi?
I'm going to let you have the 25 cents anyway. So just that was a really hard question. You guys really fought hard. You're welcome. You're welcome. Now, Barbara, I will need you to, within 48 hours, email me your name, your real. Well, I think Barbara Wall is probably your real name, but if you had a YouTube name, your real name, the address you want it shipped to. Oh, thank you, Frosty, for sending off all the memberships. I appreciate that. Congratulations, KTM, Christopher Smith, MR, L, James Schultz, Lisa Anderson.
Oh no, Elle was just dropping your email.
Oh, okay. So, just wanted to tell everyone thank you. And thank you, Frosty. Appreciate it. And since this is a membership live stream, I'm going to drop 5 free memberships out there too. So who's all going to get them? Yocksnav, congratulations. Ron Pierce, Bill Snodgrass, Dove Season, Mentally Corrupted. So you all have been gifted a membership. If you keep your membership, that's wonderful. If you don't, that's okay too. But keep in mind, according to the rules, you have to be a member for 2 consecutive months or more at that particular level. So, hey, Victor, welcome. So basically, if you are a member at Malayan Tiger, which is level 2, you're eligible for 2 ounces of silver. If you are a member not for 2 months, you drop down to Tiger Cub, which is 1 ounce of silver. If you've been a member at Tiger Cub for 2 months or more, you're eligible to be pulled for 1 ounce of silver. And if you're not for 2 months, you're not eligible until you get to that 2-month level. And Frosty, I have seen exactly what I said. Since I've done the last 3-month appreciation live stream, some guys have, let their memberships lapse, and that's okay. And as I mentioned, this live stream was coming. We got the professor coming to visit us. So basically, what I saw was some people did come back, but you have to be a member for 2 months. It's not fair to the people who support the channel consecutively for them to lose out to someone who just pops in to try to win a free ounce of silver or 2 ounces.
Yep, 100%. I'm the exact same way.
So if you're a member and you stay that way, and YouTube shows it to the owner of that particular channel. I go in a few days before, I look up the names, I write them down, I put them in the wheel, and there you go. And if you just did it at the last minute, I appreciate you coming and being a member, but you won't be eligible until we get to September. So that's how it's going to play. So let me at least get to some of what we're going to talk about here. Did you have any topics on hand or not really?
Well, I did want to tell everybody about something that happened. I don't know if I talked to you about this, but did I tell you I went to see an old friend?
You have friends?
Well, he came running out, and this was years ago when I was in the Navy. And I was talking to him about the time that I went and seen him, and he came running out and said, "It's a boy, it's a boy." And he looked extremely distraught. I mean, like extremely upset. And I was trying to console him and do whatever I could to kind of help him out. But I don't think he's been back to Thailand since.
Evidently, that was the punchline.
Come on. You didn't get that? Was
No,
that over your head? Oh, come on. Somebody please laugh. That was, there we go. Thank you, Elle. I appreciate that. Do I have to say that again?
evidently so, because
I went to go pick up my friend. We were in the Navy. He comes running out. It's a boy. It's a boy. And he looked really angry and upset. And we haven't been back to Thailand since.
why? Because they.
It's a boy. Okay, never mind. Oh my gosh.
You guys-
Tiger has not been very well traveled, ladies and gentlemen. It's Thailand. He went to see somebody. It wasn't a girl. It was a boy. It was a boy. Yeah,
Okay.
he was distraught. Okay. Anyway, that joke was lost on Tiger. Thank you all for laughing. I appreciate that. Trying to bring a little bit of humor to things, but
Yeah, quite a little bit.
it's all good. As far as topics, not much. I don't have very long. I'm going to be on with copper coins here in a little while. Chuck has asked me to come up. He's going to be doing some grading and stuff, and so Chuck has invited me to come up and discuss some stuff and walk through some of the coins that he's going to be doing submissions with. We're going to be talking about doing some grading. So I really don't have that long.
I'm not planning on going past much past an hour, and we're already at 52 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well,
No, but I will say this again. Now, Tiger already said this. When you do the membership stuff, 2 months is the bare minimum for this. And we do this because if you're a member and you are actively supporting the channel, it's nice to give gifted memberships. It's really cool, right? And so when somebody does that, it is totally and utterly voluntary, whether you want to continue or not. But if you choose to support, and like in my channel, I tell people if you want to do something fun for other people, gift a membership because it helps them feel like they belong to the channel. Right now, there are issues with finances, and not everybody can afford it. And Miss Coin Crew and I have talked. Paul and I have talked. Eric and I have talked. Memberships over time add up, and they get pretty pricey. And sometimes you just eventually have to determine who are the major supporters that you're going to be able to keep. And we get that, right?
yes, we
So
do.
there's no harm, no foul if you can't. There's nothing negative to that. It's purely a thing. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. It's not a big deal. No worries.
Mm-hmm.
But for those people who do opt to do that, that's time and stuff away from them. The least we can do is support that. And so Tiger and I both long ago, when he was setting up Malayan Tiger, and I basically took his first membership, not only his first membership period, but his first Malayan Tiger membership as well. We had a discussion about, how do you justify giving something away when somebody who's just gifted a membership comes in and snakes it from somebody who's been a loyal member for 15 months. That's kind of a travesty, in my opinion. And so I want to reiterate that both Tiger and I feel the exact same way on this. Even though we can't have memberships on Stack Collector, it is definitely something that we do to make sure that those of you who support our channels get the opportunity to do that. So
Exactly.
I just really wanted to support that. And we'll make it less about the luck of the draw, Invisible, and make it about the people who are actually supporting. It's really easy. I could give 50 memberships, and then somebody who got it a couple hours ago now wins the 2 ounce silver or the 1 ounce silver, but somebody who's been doing it for 15 months doesn't. Um, it's not really kosher, right? And so
Yeah.
to protect those people who choose to support the channel, it's just a little bit fair for them.
Yeah, it's just a way to say thank you. And I'm still trying to figure out things that I can do to give in addition to an ounce of silver here and there. A large part of my problem is that my job occupies a lot of my time, both with travel and with hard work. I'm not sure what's going to happen right now, but my current employer has lost the contract with the hospital, so therefore I lost the job. Hey, Matt Stacker, welcome. You can do weighted gauze, meaning 1 entry per month as a member. Matt,
Well, but the problem with that, Matt, is that then you end up having to run multiple giveaways with multiple items. Um, Again, if being gifted a membership is a nicety, right? Um, and being in supporting supporting the stream and doing stuff like that, that's what the gauze are for. And you can do gauze, and gauze are fine. But when it's a membership giveaway, a membership specific, those are the people who have chose to support the channels financially, right? That's a choice. It's a little bit different. Now we want to do gauze, and we give away sticker packs. And a matter of fact, I just told Tiger I just ordered some more sticker packs, and him and I are talking about the next run of poker chips because we are going to get a stack collector poker chip. Masked Man, no, is it Masked Man medals?
yes, the one
Yeah,
who, yeah,
just did the um pour. I just took care of that, and we're going to have a stack elector pour. So there's going to be gauze specific to that.
oh, that's news to me. I didn't know he actually made the pour. I've been planning on doing some of my pours myself, but as you well know, I've had intermittent success with Delft clay. So Frosty did a interview with Angry Warrior Tackle Box. He uses a different type of clay, and I'm in the process trying to track that down. Hey, Jack, welcome for coming. 949 is a member for 10 months. Thank you very much. 949, I really want you to check into something, okay? You have joined as a member twice at level 1, and I appreciate it, but do you really want to do that? Because you're paying twice. If you're going to pay twice, you might as well go in as level 2 if that's what you want, or just
What is that?
Well, he has it as 949, and then he has it, I think, under his real name also. So, I'm not sure you want to do that. If you want to do it twice, you might want to consider being a Malayan Tiger member and get rid of the other one. Or if you just want to keep one and that whole thing. But, I want you to do what you think is, yeah, oopsies. But, you might want to go ahead and check into that. So that type of thing. But no, I've got a lead on the better Delft clay, and I'm going to play with that when I get back. But what the point I was trying to make about the job was, I have a new employer and a new hospital that I'm going to, and I fly out tomorrow, and I'll be there for a week. Then I'm going to come home for about 1 to 2 weeks. And during that time, I hope to do a lot more videos and live streams and pours and catching up and playing with the new clay and that whole thing. So I'm assuming you're telling me that Masked Man Metals made the pours himself.
Not the pours.
You know about the molds that he sent to me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I misunderstood. I apologize.
Yeah. So we have those, and then we'll get those taken care of.
Yeah, I don't want to do the current Delft clay. You saw that I didn't get really good results.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but I just ordered one We did a little bit of a redesign on the shield to make it look a little bit cleaner. He does a an amazing job in doing that stuff. So we've worked with that to try to make sure that we got a little bit representation of the swords, the handles. There was a little bit of a issue with that. We were fine with it. It did what it needed to do.
Yeah,
But if you're doing a pour, we want to make sure it's clear, and he's done an amazing job there.
that he has.
So,
That he has. So Joseph Lopez, welcome. Invisible River, welcome. Uh, so that's currently where we're at.
Matt, it's no contest, brother. You're way better looking than Tiger.
I'm sorry, but I disagree. A top hat does not trump stripes.
Well, yeah, but you have to understand, Tiger. When I looked at Mad, when we were in, um, when we look at, um, when we were in Tulsa, um, first time I see him, my glasses didn't crack. Unfortunately, when I looked at you, the first time they did crack. So,
Well, I can't help that you live in a hot state of Texas. Oh, dude, you have so jinxed me. You have so jinxed me. The weather up here is as hot as Texas, 106, 110, and we're not even into July yet. The roof on my Ford Mach E has cracked. It's cracked from the heat. You have so jinxed me. You sent that Texas weather up here.
well, and ironically, it's been extremely hot in certain areas and freezing cold in others. It's been nuts.
Yeah, I can believe that. But no, my God, I got out of the airplane, and it was nighttime when I arrived home. I was like, "Whoa!" She looks at me and says, "The woe is even worse when the sun's out." So, but it's true, dude. And I'm sorry if I made you crack your glasses, but dude, you should have been inside where the air conditioning was.
Well, I mean, hey, it's just a lot of fun. I told him, I prefer dots over stripes, but it is what it is. So,
Is that your wife's name, Dot?
no, that was my ex-wife, Cheetah. Oh, did I just say that out loud? I am so sorry.
Would you call her a lion cheetah?
No, that's why they don't let cats in school. Um, yeah, lion, cheetah, never mind. Anyway. Um,
So anyway, let me get to this Tiger wheel. I have the level 1 members, the Tiger Cub members already up there. Let me get the controls into the right place. Here we go. So what do you all think? Should I go last man standing, or should I just take the first one up? Are you there?
oh, I thought you were asking chat.
Okay.
I will 100% leave this to chat. Let chat make that
Okay.
decision. Do a 1 if it's for last man. Do a 2 if you want first.
Okay. So,
Mad says last man. 9 for 9 and Pete say first. Invisible says last. Michael and Mad both say first. Mad's changing his because I think you're going to get a first.
so is a 1 last man, or is a 2 last man?
1 is last man.
1 is last man. Okay. I think we're seeing more first man instead of last man.
So vote for Pedro. This particular will, you'll notice, has been reviewed by Professor Rick DeBordis from the University of Yomama. We have gone through and checked this with electrostatic malfeasance software to ensure that no biodegradable hack or feedback can manifest itself like Yankees will, therefore deeming it more broke than rigged.
Yeah, and Yankee did break my wheel. That's why I got a hold of Professor Rick DeBordis.
It's the only rigged wheel. Yeah, it's exactly right. Yeah. Hey, Tiger, I've got to bounce. I've got to grab some food real fast and then jump over to Copper Coins.
Okay.
Um, I
We'll-
appreciate you having me up.
we'll-
We'll find some time.
no problem. No problem. Did you have enough time for the wheel to do the ones and twos, or you really got to go super fast?
Like he just went live, so I've got to jump
Okay.
over there.
Okay.
But
Well,
I've got to grab me something to eat before I do that. So I've
okay.
got to take like 5 minutes.
All righty. So we'll go ahead and shuffle this up for everyone. And you all please let me know in the chat whether you like the sound effects. I worked really hard on this and I didn't get any help. I did this all by my lonesome. Here we go.
Oh, that's pretty fitting right there.
Oh, that is so fitting. So,
All right, folks. Well, I'm out of here. Congratulations, Aspiring. And Tiger, I will chat with you as soon as that stream is done. Okay.
okay, sounds great. Sounds
All
great.
right, brother.
Congratulations, Aspiring Alchemist. She's been with me from the very beginning. She was one of my very first mods. She's been very supportive. And it's kind of funny because, you know, the really funny thing about it is she won that Christmas time when I was giving away the first time I won on Yankees Wheel was 2 Christmases ago. So that's kind of cool. So just wanted to point that out. So Aspiring Alchemist, you will be receiving either a 1 ounce American Silver Eagle, or if you have something else that you prefer, if you prefer to upgrade it to poured silver, that's fine too. If you don't, that's fine too. Whatever you like. So there you go. Let's go ahead and set the wheel. Let me go ahead and get that up. I got to get the names out of the wheel for Tiger Cub. And if you all will bear with me, because there's less names for Malayan Tiger. And let me go ahead and put those in here. The first one will be Amy Harrell. Next one is Pete Clark. Next one is Check Stacker. Next one is Metal Matt. Next one is Frostbite. And the last one, I think, is OC Stacker. So those are the current entries that have made 2 months or more. So let me go ahead and shuffle these. And once again, tell me what you think about the sound effects. Here we go. Oh, hold on. It's not sounding off. Why is it not sounding off? That's weird. I don't know why it's not sounding off, but it looks like OC Stacker won it. So I'll put him down as 2 ounces. OC. I wonder why that didn't have any sound. All right. Let's see. Michael Stacking rigged. Love you, man. So no, that's kind of where I'm at with all that. Did I turn off my own sound? Hold on. Let me get over to here. Can you all hear me? I'm not hearing anyone saying that they can't hear me. All right, I'm not. Okay, great. Thank you. With that, the wheel going soundless, made me a little worried. So I wanted to tell OC he has won 2 ounces of American Silver Eagle, and both of you need to contact me within 48 hours at thetigerstacker@gmail.com. And there we go. B. Taylor, I owe you a phone call. I have not forgotten. What? Can't hear you, Tiger. Stuart, are you teasing me? I'm going to have to ask again. Can you guys hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you hear me. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't. Okay, he's just messing with me. Okay. God love you, man. Okay, so I'm going to end the stream. It's a little more than what I expected to do because I'm going to have to pack because I got a trip. The airplane leaves at 6 in the morning. Ugh. But, got to keep the new employer happy. So I'll be back. I'll be releasing some videos and other things. So please take a look at them. And when I come back, I'm going to try to do some more work with Shavella. So a lot of good fun stuff's coming. And on that note, let's leave with the new outro. Please leave in the chat if you like the new outro or not. Thank you, El. Never got a notification. Oh, well, dude, you won 2 ounces of silver, so there's not much room to giggle or to complain about. So I'll catch you all a little bit later. Catch you all on the streams. And thank you very much for coming.
Join the stream. Gold and silver lovers chasing precious dreams. Collectors, stackers, gather round. History in your hand. Old and timeless treasures from every distant land. We are many, we are strong. In this journey we belong. From the past the stories shine. Gold and silver, yours and mine. Coins and relics, tales untold, whispers from the past. Legends live in ancient gold, memories that last. Through the ages we unite, shining side by side. Silver gleams and golden nights, a never-ending pride. We are many, we are strong. In this journey we belong. From the past the stories shine. Gold and silver, yours and mine. Coins and relics, tales untold, whispers from the past. Legends live in ancient gold, memories that last. Through the ages we unite, shining side by side. Silver gleams and golden nights, a never-ending pride. We are many, we are strong. In this journey we belong. From the past the stories shine. Gold and silver, yours and mine. We are many, we are strong. In this journey we belong. From the past the stories shine. Gold and silver, yours and mine. Gold and silver, yours and mine. Coins and relics, tales untold, whispers from the past. Legends live in ancient gold, memories that last. Through the ages we unite, shining side by side. Silver gleams and golden nights, a never-ending pride. We are many, we are strong. In this journey we belong. From the past, the stories shine, gold and silver, yours and mine. Through the ages we unite, shining side by side, silver gleams and gold ignites, a never-ending pride, a never-ending pride. We are many, we are strong, in this journey we belong. From the past, the stories shine, gold and silver, yours and mine. Gold and silver, yours and mine. Through the gleams and gold ignites, a never